I guess we are live once again on this beautiful rainy Monday. Good evening everyone and welcome to this Monday's episode of Forgotten Roles, where a few nerds are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yo yo yo!
What up?
Okay, so hopefully sounds seem to be working, yes. Last time you ventured off in a understanding of the chain situation to the town of Gushio after you passed the river that's currently unnamed for you. The town itself seemed to be crushed somehow, as if buildings were destroyed by something that was growing internally and then disappeared. You went to the what seemed to be the remains of the city hall. You dug down deep into the remainings of what also seemed to be some kind of a cellar where you found a corpse and some information about what's been going on here recently. Nothing major found. Why the city was or town was destroyed, no idea. And currently the chain that's been commanding Morkran, somewhat at least, has been passed to Talvana.
No, not yet.
Oh, it hasn't been passed.
Because I went to the inn to get it.
Ah, we stopped there. Great.
I think
Okay.
we stopped right when I was about to meet the other guys.
Yeah.
It is actually in your position since I...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
And if
I
I
went to
remember,
get it from the inn.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think you never left the situation because the
It
chain
is-
started to talk to you,
It talked to me in the inn.
but
Yeah.
we weren't in the inn.
Yes, because I went to the inn by myself
Yeah,
to
well,
get the chain. As I said that I hid it there.
But when you changed the ownership, it started to talk to you.
No, it started to talk to me at the inn when I was taking a sip from the bottle I found on the previous day. Tavi is nodding.
Forgotten Roles. I believe it's something like that, but yeah, he's getting
Yeah,
the
because
chain.
I never intended to let you leave
Too
out
late.
of my sight.
Well, that's
Too
too
late.
late because I
Already
went to
there.
the inn to get the chain.
Already there. Yeah, you get the
You
chain.
Are
weren't
you
paying
following?
attention.
Okay, I come and cut your head off and take the fucking thing.
Jeez
Okay.
Louise.
You are on your way,
Yeah.
getting the chain.
Getting the chain, yeah. Like I'm following you, because I know you don't have.
But I'm already coming back, so what the heck? It's too late for that.
Yeah, we already established that. Yep, you're
Yeah,
coming
so
back.
no point going further because all my plans went out of the window. Yeah.
Yeah, you come back to the chain. There it is.
Hooray! As I said, I hid it. It was under my bed.
Can I use dexterity to try to grab it from his hand?
Why do you want to grab it? Because I'm like going to give it to you anyways, but
But yeah, you can.
well, whatever. Like,
You can, if you wanna try to like quickly drag it.
Yeah, well, aren't you going to resolve the thingy talking to you?
it was resolved.
Hmm?
It only said
threw it.
no, not you. Give it back to the other guy, and I was yeah, soon.
Mm.
Weren't you supposed to be a lady?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, and it didn't answer me after that.
Ah, okay, in that case.
So you weren't paying attention.
It was already quite late in the evening.
Yeah.
At least 8 or 9.
It was something past.
Between 8 and 9.
Yeah,
Okay, so
but still. Here's the chain. Like,
Yeah, thank you.
you take it.
Yeah,
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
will do. 16.
16. Okay. You grab the chain. You have the chain. Nothing happens.
Okay. Do I still have the bleeding rabbits I went to get from the forest?
I believe you would. You had the intention to do something with those, so yeah.
Okay.
if you are going to feed the chain, then I will take few steps back. Because of the last time when there was some not so human blood.
Not so human blood.
Not so human blood. I was going to sell something like not so pure blood, so
Okay, I have my... Where is it? Mess kit. That has a cup. I let the blood out of the rabbits and drop the chain.
Morgan raises his shield.
The Emperor observes keenly.
How close are you people?
as I said, I back away. And I take a
No.
dodge.
How far can I, like,
How
back
far
away
can I be?
when I drop it?
You can be as far as you want. Like before. It happens quite quickly, like just a few squeezes of the from the rabbit's neck and the cup's filled, and all happens quite fast. Yeah. All the blood kind of suctioned into the chain. Just explodes all over you. Everyone please throw 1d4.
So I didn't get far enough.
Oh yeah, you would, and
How about my
Morgan,
shield?
you had the shield, so with advantage, throw d20. Others wouldn't get any cover.
16.
Okay.
Better roll.
Yeah. Okay, 1d4.
1.
1.
I'm throwing also, I guess.
No, you didn't take anything. How about
Cool.
Tia? You were quite close also.
2.
2, okay. 1 and 2 damage for you.
Blood blows.
From a wooden cup.
Yeah. Explodes, kind of all the shrapnel from the wooden cup kind of just blasts around you. Even the kind of, it feels like even the blood kind of fastly, quickly expanding from the chain. It even hurts like highly pressured water.
So rabbits no good.
Rabbit's no good. And yeah, blood's all over the place.
Is the chain clean?
Quite clean, yeah. There are a few drips, but it's not like soaked in blood.
How dry was the guy in the cellar? Can we squeeze something from him?
Few years dry.
Oh
But, but it was... You could try.
Okay.
The cellar's been quite moist in that sense. Maybe there's some blood left. Warm and moist.
Well, because he's already dead.
Mm.
I need to think what. Maybe heart? might have something still in.
Did we just get our 100th follower?
I have no idea. Somebody can.
Something happened. Wasn't paying attention. But yeah, you can go to the corpse and... Are you dissecting it?
Well, I laid down on its back and like stab him where the heart is.
Yeah. It would be not exactly dry, not exactly blood either, kind of a mushy chest something.
Ooze.
Fluids. La ooze. Yeah.
Ooze.
There may be some blood drops into it.
Okay. I raise my shield and probably turn a table on its side and peek and drop the chain on the chest where the hole is and duck and cover.
Okay. Diab, you were saying what?
Yes, the I was taking notes on the rapid part also causing the explosion, and I was observing what Tall was doing, quite puzzled. And when I saw what he was about to do, let's say I went quite far away. So I was within hearing distance, but I thought I get blown up again.
Yeah, you would be going to the kind of a tunnels where the steps are, and you can see just Diab flipping over a table and just about to drop the chain. And as you are about to drop the chain, please throw wisdom saving throw.
Is this something akin to charmed? Because I have advantage against being charmed.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're no fun anymore.
Morgran stands behind the Abrar.
It is 17.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens as you let go. Let go of the chain, and the chain just drops on the chest, and you can hear the same kind of a suction sound again. And then silence. As you can
I wait for like 30 seconds and peek.
yeah, kind of a look over the table and change there. All clean on the chest. Can't visually see anything that would have been happening, but it didn't come out.
It didn't explode, and
no,
is the corpse a little bit more shivered?
Not visibly.
Okay,
really.
okay.
Actually, medical check.
While you are waiting for JP, so
Medicine 15.
I can definitely give some DMing advice after the stream. Hang out until then.
15.
15. Quite possible that
Okay,
something happened.
It might have squeezed the last drops of blood out of the dude, but it didn't explode.
Yeah,
Maybe it likes humanoids. I yelled to the corridor or the tunnel where Diab is presumably taking cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that it didn't explode. What happened? And Diablo comes to take a look.
It seems like it prefers humanoid blood or something. well, dwarves, it accepts this dude didn't explode, but last time we tried the hellhound blood, not good, and the rabbit blood was also not good, so let's say that this thing prefers humanoids.
And it clearly doesn't need to be quite so fresh.
Yep. I don't know, maybe we could try to find a bandage.
Do you want to feed the chain though?
Just to make sure something.
Which is?
Does it have a limit? Because something, it goes somewhere. I don't... Have you ever heard about object that sucks blood? Where does it go? And what does it need it for?
Well, I have heard about an object like that. Like some animals, of course, suck blood to sustain themselves. Could be something like that. It's certainly magical. I think it's certainly magical though.
Yeah, pretty much goes without saying that it's magical. Somehow.
Yeah, like we could use detect magic if anyone had it. What does it do? Nothing. It just eats.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Speaks and eats.
Speaks and eats. Yeah. So, did Morgran mention the Jane being hungry to us in any way?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it didn't mention it to me either. The chain itself
Yep.
just said that, give it back to that. Give it back.
Did you tell that just now as a character?
No,
Okay.
I was just thinking aloud. Did it tell me that it is hungry?
Yeah. Well, my character doesn't know it feels hunger, but for some odd reason it wants blood.
Or maybe it's just a sponge. It just sucks blood. And after you squeeze it, it comes pouring out. Have you tried that? Huh?
Yeah.
It has
I squeeze that chain on your neck.
Why so violent?
I wonder. No idea.
I use my dagger. No. Short to pick the chain of the dude. Do we have any container we can put this thing? Empty flasks.
Tiara goes through his backpack. No.
Well, didn't you say that you had that mess kit, but pretty much explode.
Well, I do still have. It's a tin pop box.
Mm.
Well, I can put it in the tin box.
Mm-hmm.
And the box clamps together.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it in my mesh kit.
Okay, you just among other items the meskit handles, you just lay down the chain there with your dagger. You said you
No,
Short.
short swords. Yeah, just put it there and close the lid. It has a kind of a two lid system that you just push together, and it's
So it's sort of like a cookie tin.
yeah, kind of.
Something like that.
Yeah, it has a. Other side can be used as a cooking pan, and other
Yep.
one can be used as a plate or shallow bowl.
Yeah. The chain's there.
Okay. I take the mesh kit and rattle it a little.
Yeah, just makes a nice kind of a rattle there.
Okay. Do you think we could find some blood of humanoids if we like wander around a bit, or
Are we the bad guys?
You are giving off like serious serial killer vibes or something. Even though I'm also sort of curious how the people think like murdering people.
no, I'm not talking about murdering. We need to just let a little bit blood.
This exactly
What
doesn't
is
feel like good campaign.
What is this murder hobo you keep talking about?
You elves are crazy. I don't think we can find a bucket of blood hanging around in the woods.
Well, we could, but probably not humanoid blood.
And that's...
Yeah. But I saw Morgran giving it blood, didn't I?
Mm. Oh,
Well, if you... I pushed my hand against the stone when
Yeah.
the chain was on it.
you
but
wouldn't. You wouldn't because you
Yeah,
were actually
you
quite
can't
far
kind
away
of-
at that
I
point.
I was just doing this, like...
At the campsite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was not at the campsite. It was you jumped into the river, took some damage there, were flushed 200 feet away, and you were maybe maximum halfway there. So it would be you wouldn't know that. As a
At
player,
most,
you would.
it
but a
only looked like I
character,
was
you
holding the chain in my hand.
wouldn't. Yeah,
Because I had the wound in my side of my hand.
yeah.
Okay.
So kinda stretched, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree. You wouldn't know it. Wouldn't.
Maybe something comes out of it when it gets enough blood. I don't know.
Might be.
And
Maybe the lady?
sure, why
I-
not?
I'd rather keep her in the whatever room that is.
I agree. Seeing her enough as it is.
As you're discussing, you can hear two kind of a kettles like cling, 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 just mashed together as Lathai with her blink duck just jumps around happily to the cellar you are currently all at. Just stops midway. Cling.
Is she playing cymbals?
Is that a corpse?
Yes, it is.
Okay. We had few of those at the winter, after the winter. Smelled horrible.
Yeah, well, this dude is dry. He doesn't smell.
Yeah, good throwing bones though. For him, then.
What?
Throwing bones.
Ah. Okay.
Go ahead, I guess.
Nah. Needs to try.
And the kid ain't a psychopath at. She's just broken.
She has given you some vibes that living a few years alone in the woods with just her dog and seeing kind of the whole village destroyed isn't too good for you. Giving some vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Any objections to that I hold on to the chain for a while?
Not really.
Go ahead.
Hope the curse sticks on you and leaves me alone.
Well, we could try to bury the chain. Now that you are willing to depart.
I'd suggest that you keep it for, let's say, for tonight. Maybe you will experience the same thing I did.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can get more information about the bloody woman. Sure, why not?
She didn't seem too talkative, but maybe you can charm her or something.
She's
I
totally
ain't
your
that
type.
charming. With 9 charisma.
I must admit that she had a quite deep voice for a woman.
What?
At least a moment ago.
And long fangs.
Well, I didn't ever see her, but I heard someone.
What do you mean long fangs?
She has big teeth.
Okay.
Like all teeth, like, or
Whoa,
like just
what check would it be to like to determine the race with that description?
Long teeth,
Humanoid,
other than
bloody
a
bitch.
snake or boar, no.
I was about to say that it's a pretty shitty description.
Yeah. Not really.
Some kind
No. You would both have heard of orcs at some point. You have never encountered any at this continent, or of course your family island. But the description still doesn't really match into orcs. A Morcran, you would have seen orcs, and it wasn't really an orc.
the skin color.
I think she looked like a human, but she was covered in blood.
What do you mean?
I think she was looked like a human, but she was covered in blood.
What? 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 What?
Not sure about the skin color.
Indeed.
For some reason, I have a picture that she would be pale, but I'm not sure.
I
Wearing
don't
any
think
clothes?
she was dark-skinned.
What did the up see? Or did you see anything?
Well, I thought the same thing I guess Morgan did. A woman with long hair covered in blood.
Wearing any clothes?
Nope.
Nope.
No clothes.
Nope.
Human looking. No long ears.
Nope.
Weird
I don't think
eyes.
so.
Well, I look forward for tonight, maybe.
So what do you gonna do? It's like, what time is it?
It was
It's-
No, it's morning.
Yeah, it's
Right.
morning. You just woke up, right?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
made some paperwork.
Yeah.
So you wanna fantasize about her for this day, or should we do something else?
Well, we can walk somewhere. I don't.
Well, we could compromise. We start walking north. When we get to Charn, we can, well, if Morgan still wants to go kill that queen, we can basically just leave him to do that.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, that north is away from south.
Why do you wanna go south?
Or west. If we start going, we might find something or nothing.
There's also a known town in the north, apart from Soin.
Yeah, that's like more than 2 days walk from Charn.
It would take you multiple days to reach Charn from this point.
And
Yeah, but I don't like the idea going north. Because that's close to Amanitha. So let's, I don't know, start walking somewhere or waste 1 day here.
But if you want to go west, we can still go north and just some way you can start heading west after.
Well, I don't think that Morgan is cursed. Like, what the hell? What would
You
kill
never
him
know.
in 22 days? Or what was it? Yesterday it was 23, right?
Yep, so it's 22 days. We have a chain that sucks blood.
Was the chain the thing that said that it will kill you?
Well, I had the chain.
So if we
I think
dump the
it-
chain, it
The
cannot
lady lives
no
in
longer.
the chain,
Yeah, but it
and she's
no
going
longer
to
can.
come for me.
How can she come for you if you are not holding the chain?
How can the chain suck millions of gallons of blood? I don't know.
Well,
Do I
we
look
could-
like I know about magic chains?
Well, I know how you can get quickly back south from Charn. Morkran can like teach you during the trip to north how to make a raft properly and just go downstream by the river
Oh, which way does the river flow actually?
to the sea because it was away from Charn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the river north from northeast to Gushio flows to the sea from the Charn. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the river you just passed some time ago, it would be from the sea, like
Yeah.
to the west. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about the
Yes.
one coming from Charn
Yep.
because it was said that you can sail there
Yeah.
because of that. Well, except if you go roundabout.
So you would want to travel near the river which is occupied by military ships going to south.
And there were trade ships also amongst them.
Yeah,
You saw that, I believe.
but they don't stop at any point. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe they do. But when you said that their river flow was quite
It's harsh.
strong.
Yeah. Undoable by your typical like rowboat or even if you had sails.
So raft is enough for you.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to fly or walk on water.
Just row.
And you never know, we might find your bandits when we go north. Because if you think those slavers were quite near Charn,
Maybe.
and because we don't have any map which shows whatever is in west, so it's basically all the same when you start heading west, because you don't like know anything what's over there unless you get a map from Charn.
Yeah, like they would have a map.
There is probably a lot of maps there.
Where most likely the capital has bigger library and so on, so probably.
Yeah, and
One
you
would
think
hope
that
so, at
there
least.
isn't like censored information in the Empire's library. And
Well, I
We'll
think
see
it
when
would
we
help
get
that
there.
you even have like the outlines of the western part of the island.
yeah, that's like, don't you think that in dictatorship they want to limit the information that people can get? So they wouldn't make maps of West, so they wouldn't flee to the West.
Well, I think that at least they would have a war map.
In a library.
Well, not in library, but in the capital. And since
So you want...
since Morgan is going to the castle anyways, he can fetch it for us.
This is not a plan. This is a recipe for suicide.
Well, it's certainly a plan.
Well,
but
assisted suicide.
Well, it's a shitty one.
Yeah.
I think we need a better plan when we see the place.
I think we need the best plan to even get close.
Well, we have the papers. We walk in. Shouldn't be that hard.
You really think so?
Well, they said that we need papers. We have papers.
And a capable dwarf.
Thank
That-
you.
I hadn't finished. that has already been slave once can be slaved again. And sent to fighting. They don't seem to care about your race.
That's true, but I have the papers. Don't think they will make me a slave with papers.
Really? How many
At least I
other
hope so.
dwarves have you seen running around free, if we don't count those which we saved from the other side of the shallow passage?
Well, basically, they didn't have anything, so most likely think that they didn't have papers.
Yeah, and they weren't wanted in the Europe.
Well, none. Had to
Exactly.
be the first one.
Exactly.
I don't think there lives that many dwarves in these parts.
I wonder why.
Well, I would say might be because there is like no mountains here, except like where we came from. Because I think that most of the dwarves live near mountains. Or
Are you making stereotypical remarks?
Well, that's at least what I heard from Morkran.
Well, yeah, I like mountains. They are pretty, hard as us, contain a lot of treasure, good place to build a fortress.
Hey,
No,
Rock.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to like about mountains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why people would not want to live anywhere else.
Yeah. Sun is also nice. Breeze, wind breeze, clear air, oxygen.
Well, we have air conditioning tunnels in our cave systems.
Oh,
We love our oxygen also. We need oxygen to make fire, and fire to make weapons and armor.
At this point, everyone has gotten bored of the argument and has started like driving through the books in the room. Even though he looks through already, but he prefers the books
Yep.
to this argument.
Yep. So, decisions. What are you doing? You can always vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can always vote, but
Vote.
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 Wow.
Vote, vote.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yep, I think I kinda need to get going here, or I'm going to.
Well, we
Die.
don't know if you're gonna die. We need to
I
ask the bitch in
I
the jail.
surely don't want to take the chance.
Well, okay, let's go to north. And during the night, if you see her, you can ask how she is going to kill Morkran if he doesn't get to Amanita before the due date.
But if she's listening, she's not gonna show herself. Why would she need to? I don't know. She might be a crafty bitch. Bloody witch.
Well, I think we will see it tonight.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen to Den if we gave him a new color. Would it blink also?
I don't
Yeah,
think
maybe
the
not.
chain likes animals. Or at least not as much as other folk.
Yeah, and I think Den might blink away before you are able to put the chain on him.
Wanna bet? Let's see. Do I have any spells? I do have a hunter's mark. I could track him and wait for him to fall asleep.
Lata is just listening. Nope. Just looking at you holding Den in her arms.
Why would you do
But
that?
she doesn't know what the chain does, does he? Does she?
She wouldn't, but
She has seen it blow up at least.
Yeah.
she has.
Damn.
So I think that might be reason enough.
We're not going to put the chain on the Den, right?
But
Yeah,
would
we
you
have
want
to.
it?
Me?
Yeah. It's a pretty. It has a one golden link and.
I don't want to
How
explode.
about now?
I don't want to explode.
I don't think we want to
Well,
give it to
Morgran
her.
didn't explode. He's fine and dandy, even though he's a bit annoying.
He's an adult.
But I'm probably going to explode in a couple of days. If we won't get moving.
I'd rather not get her order mixed up in this. Don't know what the chain does.
Yeah, we do not know. And
I
is
agree.
it a reason enough to go north?
Well, for at least until it shows up and you can ask it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Well, we
I
can
sure
wait.
hope she will talk to you.
Yeah, we can wait for the night here. Then we could. We should make a fire and then hunt more food and dry it and prepare for a long march. It's
So you basically want to waste a day.
yes. Why not?
Well, if,
Well, I'm dying soon.
In
Probably.
22 days. What?
well, the trip is quite long.
It's more than a week travel.
Yeah. I can see it on the map. Yeah. We can still
And
make
I
it.
would rather have more time left when we get there than not.
Well, the chain only wanted you to go there. So,
And it kind
And
of
do
hinted
what?
that I need to feed Amanitha to it.
why her?
Don't know, don't care.
Are you sure that it said that it needs Amanitha and not something else like lots of people? Charn has lots of people and maybe it just wants to eat everybody. Are you willing to bring a blood-sucking chain to a place with hundreds and thousands of people?
Well, I didn't think like that. Like it hasn't said anything about hundreds of people. But it's like nobody knows. You can keep on like imagining all kind of horrors.
Yeah, that's why we can wait for the night for the thing to appear and then I'll ask. We have
And when she
we have
doesn't
very
talk to
nice.
you, as she hasn't talked to us.
Well, then she can rot in here, suck us dry. What good would that do for her? She can't move after she kills us. She cannot kill any more
So you're
innocent
going
people.
to threaten her. I like this idea.
Well, if you cannot bargain, you threaten, haven't you? Oh yeah, you don't have business school in here. Maybe dwarves don't have business school.
Can we do the threatening while we are moving?
Well, we have a good camp here. I don't know what's
Well, we
in
will
north.
have a good camp wherever we stop. I can even borrow you my tent for 1 gold a night.
No. I'd rather not sleep in your tent.
There's a lot of room for 2 people.
Yeah, I have heard
It holds
you
water.
at night time, and it scares even the bears in the woods. You snore like a... I don't even have a
Or
comparison for your noise. It's
oh,
horrendous.
thank you.
But we can go 1 day north and then I'll leave to west, if nothing happens.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's travel 1 day north, camp. If nothing happens, I leave for the west. And hide the chain somewhere where you cannot find it. If you still want to go to Charn, that's it. That is it.
Sounds good.
Okay, I think we should pack our camp.
Okay, you start packing up your camp. Can I just take the items from the inn you have spread around there. Leave the town behind. Snow's still falling.
Did we
Not too
find
much.
any, like, other than Camus, some
You find
clothing?
You find
Winter clothing?
blankets and some just basic shirts, but not
Okay.
nothing bigger than that. But as you go a bit further, the snowfall kind of turns into a heavier rain at some point, dries up, and starts to snow again.
So sleet.
Yeah, kind of a sleep.
Oh.
Yep. As you go north, after about 10-12 hours of traveling, it's starting to get quite late in the evening, and you probably decide to take a rest.
On our way, can we find a... Is there... It's basic forest, right?
Mm.
Are there trees? Spruce, pine,
Pine trees.
pine.
Mm.
Not the spruce.
No.
Ah, god damn it. So the ground is quite dry. Is there any rock formations?
Yeah. Covered in a just few centimeters of snow, there are rock formations, and you are quite close to the riverbed.
Yeah, in the
After
north,
traveling, oh, you wouldn't be at your halfway there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There are rocks, though covered in snow.
Yeah, but I think it might give us cover from the wind.
Yeah, you clearly can find some coverage.
Okay. I think then we'll
Not too
make a
hard.
camp in a place like this.
Yeah. Between a few bigger rocks, you just lay down your stuff, take a rest.
Let the fire
Yeah.
rise. Well, not too high because everybody can see us do that. But small campfire place to meditate for me. But first I think I'll take the first watch first 4 hours? Or do you want to? Do you, Tiap, want to take the first watch?
Don't care either way.
Okay. And Morgran, do you take the evening or the early morning?
I can take the... Oh, no, actually, the early morning watch is good for me. I can do some practicing while I'm watching.
Okay. And Camus? You should keep company for the Den and Volatile.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
will do.
Okay, so first watch as others lay down, sleeping and reading books and such. Perception, please.
Ooh.
I had the first watch. My first wristwatch. Perception. 18.
18. Okay. There's something kind of you got a sense you don't see anything, as if something's watching you from far distance.
Oh my.
I'll use primal awareness.
Mm-hmm.
To sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, or undead are present in 6 mile radius.
6 mile radius. Okay. You get a glimpse, a familiar sense that you already had felt before when you were detecting such thing as kind of you feel something's watching you from far apart. You get a piercing feel that as if something like is trying to penetrate you, kind of with its gaze, and it just disappears. And with that perception, you hear kind of a, you know, the sound when you're walking on a kind of a fresh snow.
The
Kind of
little-
yeah.
Nilsknarsk.
You hear a few of those, kind of a almost 100 feet away, and then gone.
Like, does those sounds become hurried, like it's running away, or they just disappear?
It would sound like running away.
I nod Tiop and tell that we are being watched. I can feel somebody.
Really?
I can feel somebody watching us, and maybe, was it 100 meters or
Feet.
feet
Around.
away? I heard footsteps, but I couldn't pinpoint what it was.
I'd like to I asked Tram to circle around the camp and see if he spots anything.
Okay, perception.
With Tram or...
Term here. Unless you go see through its eyes.
Nope. Just a moment.
Just doing our things.
Can't remember what the...
He's hooting away.
Owls... 20. Not natural though.
Okay. After a while, Terram has been scouting in these surrounding areas, kind of just flying to a tree branch and just into another. After a while, Terram comes back, just flies onto your hand and just stares at you like big, yellow, owl eyes just staring at you and just lifts one of its legs kind of in front of you and foot marks just flies away.
Dylan said that he saw foot marks, but nothing else.
I think we should check what creature it is. Are those even human-made, or maybe it's a beast? I don't know.
Okay, you go search for the tracks in investigation, please.
Well, Teron could always show us where are those.
Of course.
Are you coming with me? You know how to talk to Teram, so...
The other was clearly like engrossed in a book, but reluctantly puts it down. Yeah, okay, fine. And I asked Ram to show us the way.
Okay, just Theron flies high above you, just lands on a tree branch about 100 feet away, just kind of just stands there, and below him you are able to find the footmarks, and there's some shuffling kind of going on, quite a lot of them. Now the investigation, if you look a bit more in depth into them.
Can I assist Diab? You got the most investigative character after all.
Sure you can.
I think that you would do it, but if you want me to do it,
Please
okay.
do.
No, you.
Am I throwing it advantage?
Yeah, advantage.
Yeah, sure.
That will be 26.
Okay.
Very well done.
Okay. Kind of someone's been stepping a lot on one spot. It's hard to make any kind of a sense what kind of a beast, animal, humanoid, whatever has been there. But there's one separate kind of a footmark a bit further. You just
Is it the track coming
It-
to the
it's-
place,
it's
or is
kind
it
of
the
a-
leaving track?
yeah, it's one singular footmark, just kind of a few feet away from the spot you investigate, and then just the area where there's multiple. There's nothing surrounding it. There's just one footmark and just multiple, and it seems to be a boot of some kind.
A big boot.
Just your average humanoid boot.
Okay.
Has kind of a sharp end into it. Just definitely a boot.
Das Boot.
Das boot. So that's
And this was the same kind of feeling I had earlier.
Mm.
Wait. From the island?
It was north of Europe, I believe. It was
From there?
it was the same feeling that you felt when you came from the shallow passage and
Mhm.
kind of scanned the area, and it
It-
feels the
it-
same. This is the first time though you have
Seen
encountered
okay.
it. Yeah. After also.
It's the similar kind of feeling I had north from Europe when we came through the shallow passage, but it cannot be the same creature because we have crossed water so many times, but this thing still seems to like follow us. I think we should keep a close eye on us while we are traveling. I think we should inform the others also. Can you maybe take a note of the boot mark? Can you like sketch it?
Yes, certainly. Tipper goes and gets his note-taking equipment, sketches a rough sketch of the footmark.
What would be an like in constant length that we can use as a reference? I mean,
Food.
haha.
Noise.
Well-
Well, looking into it, you may compare with your own boot. It's about the same.
I believe tinderbox.
Tinderbox. Sure.
Well, usually when, like, in real life, when you compare something, you put a matchbox.
Oh yeah. Well,
Banana
Tinderbox is about
Banana for
about
scale.
this sized.
About.
Yeah. So 2 of these.
Okay.
In length.
Ooh,
Length.
come on.
But how about wide?
About 1.
About one.
Okay.
So now we have a reference. Okay.
And apart from the boot, like the shuffling boot marks and the one separate one, there's like no other markings on the ground.
No, you are clear that there's no other marks. There are no any other marks.
How far apart is the one footmark from the shuffling position, let's say?
Kind of around 3 meters, or would it be 9 feet? 10 feet around?
More than that. It's 3 meters, it's 10 feet.
About jumping distance.
Yeah, but it has certainly been a jump, not a step.
Yeah.
Is it? So how much snow is there?
Not much.
Okay, so
Like maximum.
does the footprint reach the ground underneath the snow?
Just barely. You know how snow works.
Yeah.
It just presses down. It's fresh, if you're asking that.
Found. Is it possible that this creature can fly? I cannot see any prints anywhere else but this one and this. Can
It certainly
Teram
looks
look?
like it.
Yeah, can Teram check the tree that we are underneath? That is there any marks, scratch, or if there isn't, it probably flies.
Well, I think he would have notified us since he notified us the footprints. And I'm kind of came to the same conclusion that it could probably fly. Because that one footmark there is certainly not a stepping distance, and it has completely disappeared after that.
Yeah, that's kind of a logical conclusion, I would agree. No checks needed for that. It's one alternative amongst like many others, of course, but
Is there feathers around?
investigation.
Please.
You
Yeah,
might investigate.
we need to find
Go ahead.
feathers. Well, I can, but my investigation sucks.
Tough luck.
Yeah, but if you help me, I can take the advantage, of course.
Well, since you haven't said anything to me,
I just
help
said
you?
that can we find any feathers around? Do you see any feathers?
Well, then I help you look.
Huh?
Then I help you look.
Yeah. Advantage? Ooh! 16 and not 20. That's
Definitely
plus 1.
there are no feathers.
Wow!
Yeah. What kind of bird doesn't shed feathers when it takes off?
But why would a bird have boobs?
Well, a person with flight wings, you know. Well, I don't know, can a humanoid even have wings? Do we know that there is winged?
You have never heard of such species.
So no record on our island either.
Nope. Diep would remember that even without throws. Would be so fascinating probably, so you would remember it.
We know devils, right? Because, yeah. Does devils have wings?
I think they do,
We know succubus, because it's a part of devils, right? It's not a demon. And we met the guy who claimed to be a devil and not demon. And we know that there is hell.
Well, at least I know that there's hell.
Yeah, you have been there.
It
Did you
was
see-
fun.
Any winged people there?
So for that check, that would go behind intelligence. If someone would remember, it would be Diab. So please draw. Just your, let's say we are now scanning through your internal catalog of beings that you have read of.
What do you want me to roll?
Intelligence, just roll.
That one.
No.
No such thing. Yeah, you wouldn't know either. You know that there are succubus and incubi, but can't tell. They may have wings, but not sure what kind. Did they have wings?
Yeah, well, there is probably multiple kind of wings. There's feathered bird wings and leathery bat wings and something close to a dragonfly wings and thingies like that in nature. But
Just
a
imagine
creature, humanoid with wings, I got no idea.
Man-bat.
Batman.
But since we cannot see any marking on the snow, so it doesn't matter. He has somehow disappeared.
Somehow it disappeared.
Yeah, I think we should stay quite alert. And yeah, let's go back to the camp and inform others. I don't think we can find anything else here.
I don't think so either.
As you go back,
We dead.
just instantaneously.
Well, I'll look out, like, just left the camp while
Yeah,
we
only
were
100,
sleeping.
100 feet away. Come on.
Yeah, you
I'm
find.
at the lookout. Don't blame me.
Yeah, you find Kalmos and Morgan dead. End of camp. And that's
Oh yeah.
Now you can go west.
Yeah. Okay, you go back to the camp. A few hours go by as you switch. Who was next?
I believe it was Diab, and then the last one was Kamos.
Okay.
No, Morgran.
I go more.
Okay,
I was the last one.
You start meditating, and Diab, please draw perception. All of you actually, just to speeden up this, all of you start throwing dice, perceptions.
Me too.
Except you.
21.
Okay. You are meditating. You're not focused into surroundings too much.
Yeah. When I start to meditate, I put the mesh kit on my lap and
Yep.
Well, I was
I
going
rolled
to
7, and I would like to have Teram to keep a lookout on the as well.
Okay.
When you came back, I would like to have Teram to sort of stay in a tree near the camp and keep a lookout and keep an eye out as well.
Okay, perception for him too.
I rolled 7, Teram rolls 19.
it's a very perceptive owl.
because I was going to say that I might be not so perceptive while I'm sleeping, but well,
Yeah, just when you are taking the watch.
well,
If
I
you-
don't have my own watch because my duty was to
Okay, sure.
keep company for
Okay, more
Latai
crap.
and.
Then you don't
Then-
just throw.
But anyways, it would have been 15.
Yeah. Morkran.
21.
Okay, so 19 and 21, kind of at least.
Remember
Good to
the
know.
dog also.
That doesn't blinkutoku. Niin. Lata is rolling around.
And also the
In the snow.
potato camera is not probably even capturing anything, so
Yeah.
we have that going for us. Okay, you don't see anything during your watch.
Okay.
Okay. And
Oh, it's that.
Uh-huh. It was already after last time.
yeah. And as you're meditating, you kind of feel the tin box kind of a shiver, as if it was vibrating for a while. And just as you open your eyes, you're holding the tin box, just watching forward. Everyone's sleeping around you, even the one taking the watch currently, just sleeping there.
Sleeping or
moving
standing?
though. Not moving though, just sleeping.
Hmm.
The fire's still going on. It hasn't frozen
Oh, so it's
in place.
rotten.
Open your eyes. You can see one kind of a drip instead of snow to drop on your face. As you look into this blood, and kind of a blood starts kind of just dripping here and there.
Is
from the
it
sky.
like dripping like rain or like
rain? Yeah.
snow slowly?
Rain.
Okay, rain.
Yeah, slowly raining blood.
Oh, Slayer.
All right. Anything else around me except my sleeping companions? And is the chain still vibrating?
No, it stopped.
I left my cell phone on vibrate. And is the tripping intensifying or is
No,
it just constant?
Just constant, slowly dripping. Slowly turning the surroundings red and kind of painting the surface of the snow.
Is it also falling on me?
Yeah. Yes.
Charming.
As you watch up, you can see the double moons rotate around you in a quick manner, whereas the second one is quite red in color, just they rotate each other.
Are they going like on?
They are kind of just not doing kind of just simple.
So at one point the other moon is behind the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And is it always the same moon behind the other, or are they changing
they
places?
change. They
Okay.
change.
And the other one is red and
Others yellow.
yellow.
as your kind of white yellow, your typical moon.
Cheese.
And what was the color of the moons on regular time?
They were both moonish,
Yellowish.
yellowish, white and yellow.
Okay. Alright. That's a blood moon. Do the elves have any legends about blood moons?
This would fall under
History.
history, yes. Exactly.
13? 13?
13.
Mm-hmm.
You remember a faint kind of a family story about a blood moon rising? Can't recall.
Was the story not pleasant? Like it was something bad happened when the blood moon came? Or is it kind of a more happy memory?
It had something to do with teaching the difference between anger and disgust.
Anger and disgust. Do with the teaching of anger and disgust.
Can't remember exactly the story, but
Okay, I think I should ask Tiab later if he can remember something about Blood Moon. And I ask the woods. I assume you are there, waiting for me to get scared. I want to talk to you. Can you please show yourself?
you hear the same.
Is
as
it coming
as
from,
this snow
in
from
front of me?
directly in front of you, as
So is it coming behind the up?
kind of a yeah.
Okay.
As the blood-covered, long-haired, naked woman just walks towards you and just crunching through the snow. Just
How's
watches
the
you.
hair?
Hmm?
How's the hair?
It's like, imagine you have a kind of a long hair all the way through here, and it was all bloody and kind of squishy and just wet
Okay.
through blood.
Can I already see her? How far is she?
Around 30 feet away from you.
Can I see eyes?
Yeah, you were
Her eyes.
kind of a, as she starts circling kind of around the camp, takes a few side steps.
Oh no, please, take a seat. Fire is still going.
Yep, she's approaching you, kind of a, just going around the others. You can see the yellow kind of a snake or cat eyes squint at you.
Are the slits vertical?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you?
There's no answer. She's still kind of approaching you.
Do you have a name? What should I call you?
As you say those words and you are holding the tin box, you can feel it vibrate once more. Replaced, the chain is replaced. There's a silver pendant. There's an engraving with an evening star and symbol of full moon, topped by a crescent-shaped haze. a familiar pendant you have crafted yourself once and gave to your
Sister.
sister.
Nice.
Oh my.
Where is it? So you seem to be able to change the chain on a whim. I don't believe I have ever told anyone that the significance of this certain item. But you are definitely not my sister. She is far away.
Now just standing in front of you, kind of you are still in sitting position, right? Yeah, just standing next to you, not directly in front of you, but just next to you, kind of staring you down. You can see the longer, like about that long fangs that she rocks, and a kind of snake tongue slither in and out.
So it's a forked tongue.
Yeah,
A little bit longer and...
yeah.
Okay. And she's not wearing anything feet. How is she?
Bare feet.
Nothing special about the feet.
Nothing special about the feet, just your typical humanoid feet.
So, you don't seem to be talking much, but I recall guys telling that you are capable of speech.
Yes.
Ah, finally. What is your name?
I have many names.
Give me one.
Anger.
Anger. All right. Do you have something to do with the red moon above us?
Just stares above, stares at you. Just nods.
Where is this place? Is this inside the chain, or are you... Are you making me hallucinate?
In the middle.
In the middle? Between awake and sleep or dream? I don't dream. How are you making me go into sleep? Okay, no answer. Then let's get to the other questions. Why do you want to go north? What happens if we leave you here with the chain?
Kind of just looks sky above. The dwarf will die.
How will you kill him?
Just smiles.
Okay. I don't believe you. I'll bury the chain. Leave it here. Unless that friend of yours who's following us is going to do something to our dwarf.
Perception. You would notice kind of a from her face, just questioning.
Is it a genuine question or like...
Yeah, just like, huh?
Okay, so my bluff didn't go through. She might not know. What? Okay. Can I feel any magic going if I like?
Do you have detect magic?
No, I mean if I cast magic, can I cast magic in this state?
You can try. What are you casting?
Protection from evil and good.
Okay. Just a moment. I need to see the phrasing of this. Yeah, carry on.
We seem to be being followed right after we got the chain. I assume it's got something to do with you?
Wouldn't know.
You seem to not know too many things. So,
Just
why do you
wise.
want to go to the north?
Just looks at the ever so sleeping Morcron. Just looks at you.
Anger.
Because he's angry, you want to go north? What good does that do? Why is anger good? Are you some kind of manifestation of anger?
Just smiles.
Oh, that's a answer. Then, let's say, if Morgran doesn't go to the north, does he get consumed by the anger?
And the chain.
Consumed by the chain? Why does the chain need blood? And why doesn't animal blood work?
Now we are going into persuasion section.
Okay,
If you want
let's
to
go
get
to persuasion.
further answers, such as that.
No, such is life.
The challenge is quite high.
Oh, please. Persuasion, it's 12.
Just smiles. What was the question again?
Why does the chain need blood?
Okay, no answer.
Why
for
would
that.
it consume Morgran?
No answer for that.
I believe you cannot do anything if you are not attached to the person via the chain.
Just smiles at you.
Do you know Nezrul? Why didn't you consume him? He was pretty angry dude.
Yes. He was.
So why not?
But we found salvation for him. Together.
Salvation? How?
Just smiles.
Who you know?
Hmm?
You know.
Are you referring him killing Well, not killing, but getting his sister killed. Who sent him to the mines.
Maybe.
So in order not to get consumed by the hatred, you need the person to take revenge to the subject of his anger and resentment.
You could say so, yes.
And since Morgran has been saying all the freaking truth that he hates Calitran Empire, aren't you asking too much from him to get rid of the Calitran Empire, to get salvation?
I'm not asking that.
Then what are you asking him?
Amanitha.
Why her?
Ask him.
So, it's not enough for us to get you to John, but he's supposed to kill Amanitha?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
Bring the chain to the corpse.
To the corpse of her corpse. But she's not dead. Or is she? Are you saying that we need to get Amanitha killed and then bring the chain on her corpse?
Isn't it obvious?
Just making sure, because it seems that Morgran didn't kindly listen to your words, or let's say that he didn't understand anything of it. Yeah, you know that Amanitha is quite powerful. Our little merry group doesn't have a chance against her. Is that a no for, yeah, you don't have a chance, or that we are wrong about our chance?
Yes.
Okay, then
There's a chance. I don't ask for impossible. I wouldn't.
but you are not gonna help us either, are you?
I think.
I think you can help. Okay. Yeah.
10 bloods. And I'll help.
10 bloods. Is that a some kind of unit of measurement? 10 bloods? How much is 10 bloods?
10 souls.
10 souls?
He needs to feed.
He? Who's he?
Kind of just goes in a bit panic and can disappears.
Does the environment change also? Like the bloody rain stuff?
Yeah, the bloody rain starts to kind of as if to reverse in a quicker manner. You can see the ever so bloodied ground just kind of a reset slowly. And you kind of are forced to close your eyes once again, and you wake up from your trance and see last man standing there, Morgran, taking his watch.
Alrighty. Well, this was a fruitful conversation. Do I have a code sweat on my forehead.
Not exactly cold, but as you kind of swipe your forehead, there's some blood
Like
on it.
I have perspirated blood, or
As if something was raining on you.
okay. How's my other gear? Am I clean?
There are few drops here and there.
All right. At what point of early morning is it?
It's almost sunrise. Though pretty much not so visible from the forest, but it's starting to lighten up.
Yes, okay. Well, do I feel rested?
Not really.
Not really.
Though you haven't been casting spells except the detect.
No, the protect. I didn't cast the protection from evil and
Yeah,
good.
you didn't. Yeah.
But I spent the one spell slot for the primal awareness.
Yeah, that's still there.
Okay.
No rest.
Well, I keep on meditating till. Well, at this point I close the lid on the mess kit and put it away in my backpack and resume my meditation till Tiab and Kamos and Lasai wakes up.
Okay. As you are about to close the lid, there's still the silver pendant you gave to your sister some time ago.
Right. Sure. Don't care. Or do I need to draw?
What do you want to draw? What do you think you're feeling?
Well, I think that's an illusion made by the person in the chain or the
Okay, then Arcana, if you want to check if it's an illusion.
Arcana.
Mm.
Okay. My Arcana is shit. Ooh, 19.
Okay, it's a real deal. You can touch it, you can wear it, you can do anything you want with it.
Yeah,
Chain.
but the chain from the simple metal link chain with one golden link chains to this, so I
Oh no, it didn't change. It's also there. Yeah, the both are.
So there's two thingies.
It's spawning you children.
Oh, I thought it.
It swapped in the dream, yes, but when you wake up, they are both there.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, that changes things. Well, actually, I still like to check if the thing is real.
Can I?
No.
It's silver.
Okay. I'll still close the lid and wait for the others to wake up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The morning comes by.
Do
It's
I
still,
get me sleep?
during that time,
It's
you would
okay.
you would get a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is good.
2 hours.
Actually, I think it
But yeah, snow's still falling slowly. As a few rays of sun shiver through the woods. You wake up.
Is Lathai still sleeping?
Everyone's up.
Everybody is up. Okay. Yeah. Well, probably after she gets something to eat, she will start playing with Den or do whatever their crazy, lonely persons usually do. So I'll start discussing with the guys about the happenings of last night. And I'll describe everything. I even opened the mess kit to show the chain, and is it still there? Okay. I got a gift last night. I have no idea what it means, but anyway, I got some information out of the mysterious lady, and it seems you haven't been totally honest with me. There is somebody else in the chain.
Yep, I heard a male voice also. So I think it was not the lady.
Yeah.
I think she likes you if she gave you a gift.
I think it's more like an encouragement.
So does this mean you are cursed also?
Huh?
Does this mean that you are cursed also?
I don't think so. Because do you Tiap remember the old tale about the blood moon?
Do I?
Throw
History, like last
history check, yeah.
time? Or yeah, it was history, yes.
13.
13.
Exactly the same as mine.
Yeah. You remember the exact same things. It's a story from previous times. Before the silence. Quite old. It was told to you when you were under 10 years old. Can't remember it.
So it's like a folklore?
Possibly, can't remember.
A legend or okay.
Yeah, can't remember.
Okay. Well, it seems that yeah, I'm not angry. At least I'm not as angry as Morgan. You will be consumed by your hatred in 21 days.
Well, I think I still have a couple of wounds. Telling otherwise, I would say. Oh, and about another
I'm not
person,
saying
I
that
have
you're-
only seen the lady in the chain. Not sure about anyone else.
But you have heard him.
Yeah, but that could be just a lady having
When
a
did you hear about
bad
him?
morning or something. You know, ladies.
No, listen to me. When did you hear him first?
I think it was around the time when you shot me full of arrows.
Okay, what happened then? I mean,
Well, I
did you
took
do
a
something to
dip
the
in
chain?
river,
Uh-huh.
trying to get away from your crazy butt.
Yeah, I remember that, but what happened when you heard his voice? Why did you start hearing him? The app doesn't hear
I
him.
don't know.
Try to remember, dude. What did you do differently?
Yeah,
Usually-
I didn't hear a male voice, but didn't
Camus.
Camus hear?
Yes.
Yeah, I said
deeper
yesterday
voice.
that she has quite a deep voice for a woman.
Yes, you did.
No, the woman had like a soft, kind of a...
Well, on the other hand, I also did say that I never saw the woman herself, only heard that voice.
Yeah. Anyway, it seems that the dude in the chain likes blood and likes a lot of blood, like in 10 bloods. Lot.
What?
What are you saying? What is one blood? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I asked that and it seemed like one blood is one soul.
Well, is that like all the blood from one being?
Probably. Or at the moment of death, it sucks up your soul. Anyway, the lady said what we need to do to get you out of the misery, and I think it's not that actually the chain, or maybe it is, that your anger and hatred is gonna consume you if we don't offer the corpse of Amanitha to the chain.
Yep, that's kinda what I figured.
That's gonna be easy.
Yeah, and I go through the whole libalaba, what happened.
Yabba-dabba.
So it's I don't personally need to necessarily kill her.
Yep.
I
Only
can
bring the
kill her
chain to
by
the corpse.
association or something.
Yeah.
That's totally good for me. I'm really happy with that also.
Yeah, but are you willing to kill 10 people to get the chain to help you in this endeavor?
Depends on the people. I mean, Amanita's generals, why not? Nasty people.
Lathai comes up. Are you talking about my brother? He was called General.
Probably not. We can spare your brother.
Spare?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not gonna harm your brother.
Okay. I hope so. I haven't seen him in a long time. My only family, really.
Well, we have you as a...
As a what?
As a person to recognize your brother from not to get harmed.
Oh, yeah.
That's close.
Dude. Oh, come on! You were thinking of it too.
Well, so.
No, I was thinking that you were quite keen on feeding bandits to the chain yesterday.
Yeah, well, bandits are bandits. But
I always thought that elves are peaceful. You don't have a peaceful bone in your body.
I also don't have any funny bones in me.
Yep, that's true.
But, you see, only one night and I got all the information we need. What's wrong with you? You are willing to walk to Charn and not know anything.
I'm not sure what new. Well, the fact that I don't personally need to kill Amanitha, that was news.
new news. And also about the chain helping you if you give him 10 bloods.
That's true also. Well, I asked.
And also that
She
she's
doesn't like me that
anger
much,
and
it seems.
hatred and what else? She's not a bloody woman. Oh well, not.
What was
She's
she?
covered in blood,
Oh,
but
not blood.
and I told you about the Nez having got rid of his curse or the anger. He found salvation through us, and now
That's what I was guessing already. But yeah, thanks you for confirming it.
yeah, it seems that he really wanted you dead too. Or
Lady
us.
or Ness?
Ness, why would he give us the chain?
Well, I guess she or he thought that I might get my revenge through it or something. Those black elves sure are nasty pieces of work.
You can say about that.
They are called drows.
Drowsy elf, whatever.
Oh. Yes. I think I'll... I don't know. Now that you know what the chain does... Do you want it or not?
Well, I guess if we want it to help us, somebody needs to feed it something.
But both of you seem to have trinkets.
Don't really care who does it. If Kamos wants to do it, sure, take the chain. If you want to do it,
No.
be my guest.
Yeah, well, you tend to get wounded a lot. So maybe it's not good thing to wear a chain that sucks your blood. Maybe we just keep a lid on it and don't let it suck our blood. Oh. Yeah, but yes, this is kind of your quest. The killing Amanitha thing, so you should probably hide the chain somewhere where it cannot get in touch with your blood. And don't listen to the guy in the chain.
Well, not sure how can I prevent it from happening, but whatever.
We need to find a jar or something or a log where we can stuff the chain and put it in your backpack and you just don't touch it, right?
You don't have like a glove or something to wrap it around and like when you kill someone like and suck them dry. Just a suggestion.
That
You
would
mean
be
not use it
amazing.
as a weapon?
Well, not a weapon, but
I see.
well,
you
yeah, you could like do the finishing blow and
And then if I hit a beast, my hand will explode.
well, don't hit beasts.
What if the beast is coming on me and I need to hit a beast?
But you still have
It has
like
happened.
your other hand.
What if it's bound behind a paw?
Eh?
Well, attach it to your shield and bash your enemies with the... I don't know.
Are you some kind of blacksmith?
I don't think I dare to use it as a weapon. Don't know what will
Okay, I
happen.
can hold on to it, you cowards. And I take it. Take the. Well, I keep the other trinket also in the mess kit.
Well, couldn't you, like, bind it to an arrow and...
and shoot it somewhere where we can find it. Okay.
Well, I meant, like, shoot at the enemy and... It makes the hole for the blood to come out and it just goes...
Don't you have a crossbow? You can try.
Doesn't fit.
And anywho, the first night I saw her, the chain was in my backpack and I was sleeping like 10 feet away or something. So don't think a shard or something is going to hold that thing.
Yeah, but you were the one who took the chain from Ness, so you got affected already at that point, and because of your massive anger issues against Calitron Empire, which I do understand, they did massacre your kind, made the chain wake up. Or react, more like. Now you know.
So you're not giving up the chain anyway?
No,
Yep.
I keep it in the box.
Okay.
What's in the box?
So, are you starting to head norther? Or western? Or...
So I have, 21 days to feed 10 Amanitas generals, except the brother.
You didn't
to
listen.
the chain.
You didn't listen. You need to put the chain on the corpse of Amanitha. To get the help from the guy in the chain, he needs 10 bloods, which probably
Well,
are
that's
the...
what I meant. If we want to help, we need that bloody souls.
It doesn't need to be any generals, you know. Why would you want to go kill Amanitha's people before her? Aren't they
Because
gonna
they are
like...
slaving my kind and butchering hundreds of thousands of people.
I'm sorry, but you are not really thinking this through. If you are gonna kill 10 of Amanitha's most like esteemed generals or something, don't you think that they're gonna hunt us down before we even get Amanitha?
But if we can do it, we will summon some blood god who will destroy Amanitha.
Well, there is also always those bandits you can use.
What bandits?
Haven't seen
Any bandits.
Yeah, but I don't think you should go killing any Calitrans when we get close to Charn. It's gonna make our job way more difficult. So
Not going to do if
keep
we
your
don't
axe
get a
sheathed.
good opportunity.
yes.
Did the dried up guy count as one blood?
No, the girl said 10 to get help.
Maybe it was 11 in the beginning, and now it's 10.
I don't think he or you are counting as... Well, I don't know that you used your blood. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's forgetful. Yep. Okay. I put it in my backpack. Let's get ready to roll. I don't... Oh. I don't know. Are we going to do it or not? It seems that it's not impossible task, but still.
So we're gonna just go like slaughter random bandits for blood.
I don't like that. Bandits have done nothing wrong against us.
Yeah, that's
If they attack, then maybe.
Yeah, of course, in self-defense.
Duh. Still. Now do we make some kind of a plan?
Go to Churn with our papers, get the lay of the land, form a better plan there.
You know, you
If
sounded
we
like
happen
Kamos,
to
like a
find
brief
10
moment there.
generals in a bar, we could jump on the opportunity.
I hope there's some kind of resistance movement hidden inside Jarn. Oh, this is gonna make me head hurt.
So, Charm, it is.
I guess.
So, what are our new identities? I think we should fill out those papers before we enter there.
You
Well,
remember
even
Kamos
here.
already did that?
Yeah, because I had to stamp them and so on.
And
Well,
let the
what
ink
was my?
dry.
What do you put my name? What's my name? I want to know what I'm called.
Oh man.
Oh, your new name is Thorgran F. Forge. I will paste it to chat.
Thorgran F4.
Jorje.
Forge.
Jorje. You're known as Thorgran F. Jorje.
This is great.
Yeah.
I had a brilliant name torn up. That's freaking hard to remember.
And what was your master name?
It was Degnar Vorbringer.
Yeah, no.
Lisätalo.
How about Amanita Slayer the second?
That might be a pretty good name. But wouldn't that be a bit too obvious?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the rest?
Well, they-
Thorgran Thorja. This is going to be a lot of trouble.
Just say Thorgran Fjorje.
Yeah, you don't need to pronounce the F every time.
It is only Thorgjan
Or maybe-
Föfel
Or maybe you
Fjorje.
do.
Forfä. Forfy. Förfä.
Well, Tal,
Full. What?
I was thinking your name for a while, because of reasons.
What?
And well, now it's Gosken Grorva.
What now?
Oh man.
Gosken Grorva.
Gosgren Gorva.
Grorva.
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 Oh man.
Almost like Kuriva.
Is that an
Kosken
elven
Kuriva.
name?
At least I'll pronounce it like that.
Okay.
My name is Kosken Kuriva.
This is why we're
you do that.
this is why we are marked for adults only. Oh, this is so stupid.
And the opera.
Yes.
Oi oi.
Brynroar Kisk.
Spring roll.
No. Brynroar Kisk.
Brynroar Kisk.
There's no pun in that.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I was going to... What was in that? It was something what like stay with me.
Ah.
With me. Because
Stay with me.
yeah, it was something like... Because I took one part from the name generator and went from that. Like that. Kosken Grorva. Grorva came up with the
Kurva.
name
Kosken
generator.
Grurva.
That's good.
So, and what's your name?
Well, as I said already, it's
Stausch.
Shausterias.
But they know you in Europe.
Shows.
Ain't that bad?
Well, no, because why would I'm a human now, so
Didn't you use that alter ego like when you were still the horny horny dude? Tiefling!
Spelling.
phrasing. Well, maybe I will change it to some guy, I guess, or maybe not.
Maybe you can think about it.
Yeah, I will come up with something.
Oh well.
Yeah, you'll be Vadislavy.
Great. Okay, you start heading north, I guess.
Maybe I should
Char.
stay with me.
Stay with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start scrambling a new car.
Don't you need any papers for the miner over here?
Yeah. She has her own paper with her name. I don't know her last name, so because she never told it.
Yeah, like what's your family name? You don't know the word, right? You could like ask her.
Well, we asked her name, so probably she would have told it at that point, but
We were 4 strangers in the woods where she has been 30 moons with a blinking dog. Do you think she'll tell her whole name?
well, I told my whole name.
Well, you are you. You are an adult. Nothing to fear from the little girl.
Well, I guess I ask a lot high. Do you remember your family name?
See, it wasn't that hard to ask.
Yeah, but we didn't like give any more information.
Mm-hmm.
Just shrugs. Doesn't remember.
Maybe I should
Did
change
she,
it to some guy, I guess.
did she mention
It was a
her
good name.
brother's
I
name?
don't like that.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I'll come something up for next week.
I would
Maybe.
like that.
Hmm?
I would love that. Okay, you start heading north. It will take you another almost week to travel that far. We are going to
Speed up things.
speed up things.
Oh my.
You are going to rotate probably in a similar manner, but nothing's going on. You come up by a river. At one point you are by map's definition almost halfway there, and you probably use your scan once in a day at least. Nothing major occurring.
Is the flyy thingy still following us?
No. The doesn't seem like it. You don't get any, at least when you're scanning, doesn't give off any hints of being there or in the 6 mile radius. Okay. Takes 4, 5, 6, 7 days until you start seeing kind of a bigger lake that opens up from the river's mouth. And further in the distance, almost as if there were, as if a mountain was rising from a river. You can see at a top of that mountainside, in the middle of the lake, a bigger city.
Did we see any boats?
There are boats coming and going. Some warships, some trade ships. But the river is quite big. They are almost, they're quite small in your eyes.
How's the current here now that the...
Still harsh. As you get closer and closer to the city, you can see that the southern side kind of is full of boats. There's some kind of a bay. There are lots and lots and lots of ropes kind of attached to the mountainside that are also attached to the ships, and they are kind of they are stretched as if the current is also kind of pushing them from the mountainside away from it, but they are with the rope staying there.
So it's giving a bit of cover from
A
the
bit.
current?
Yeah, just a bit. But yeah, some ships are sailing past and some are staying there in the bay. And there's some kind of a elevator or crane lifting people up, lifting stuff, crates, bigger pipes and such. We are well basic side of a bigger city, kind of unloading stuff from the ships. There are something flying above the whole mountain range. There's a doesn't look like a bird, nothing you have ever seen before, kind of a just flying high up, almost 1,000 feet, and just dropping there, just wings flapping and just landing on a what seems to be, from this distance, you're a few clicks away from this distance, kind of a castle inner yard, maybe just disappears from the side. There are 3 bigger layers of the city, kind of a at the lower part there's a ringler, circular kind of but open. There are no walls. If you just jump from the cliffside, you just fall to your death into the water. But there's also next to it an inner circle.
Is it elevated?
It's elevated above it, kind of a, and there's also the 3rd layer.
So
above
it resembles like a stairs.
Yeah, kind of,
or
or
like
cake. Kind
a
of
cake?
Yeah. And there's at the top of it there's a bigger castle just overseeing the whole city, kind of seeing into all of the layers.
So the castle is on top of the 3rd layer?
Yes. So
Okay.
there's 4 layers.
Okay.
Kind of.
Or it's just a
seems
candle on the cake.
Kind of seems like it. But yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look intimidating at all. You saw that flappy birdie kind of thingy way too big to be a bird flying
no
around.
idea. No idea what that was.
And
Have you seen anything like that?
And oh yeah, snow's still falling constantly. There's some kind of ice rafts seen to pass from the both sides of the mountain range that's kind of the city.
So it's full-blown winter now?
Almost, yeah. It's cold. It's getting colder and colder. Let's say minus 10 degrees. I'm not sure.
Does
about
it look
Fahrenheit.
more wintry in the middle of the city than here?
You would have
Is
to
there
get
like
closer. There's snow currently everywhere.
Well, let's hope it's just a big bitchin'.
Yeah.
We can certainly hope so, but I read out that.
Oi! No, maybe. Maybe. Does it look like a bitch? No, I mean
Picture?
no, bitch. No. I know about the great not gods, but the wait a minute, where my notes at? Does it? Well, I think it was way too far, but did it have wings and also legs?
Can't tell from this
Okay.
distance.
Could it be a dragon from the legends?
You have heard stories, but Camus and Morkran wouldn't have ever heard of such things as dragons.
Where those?
My grand told me stories about huge pigeons. They can also be dangerous.
Are they related to those crows that eat dwarves?
No, they're crows. Pigeons are pigeons.
Pigeons
How are
are
the
pigeons.
pigeons dangerous?
Well, if they are that huge, they can think that you are a piece of grain and eat ya.
Sure.
Yeah. My thoughts exact.
Yeah. Do you want to approach the city further?
What time of day is it?
Let's say it's midday. It's a few hours or 1 hour walking distance.
Okay. Well, is there any traffic going or leaving the city at all?
You are currently on the western side, and you can see that there are carts flowing in and out. There's a kind of a road curving, from what you can tell, to the western and northern parts of the Calitron area. Morkran hasn't never been that far.
Is there any habitation around the city?
No.
And are we so high that we can see below us, or?
It's easy to reason. No, you're pretty much on the same level. The city is higher though. It seems that there's a kind of a two larger bridges connecting the standalone mountainside that's in the middle of the lake. But yeah, people coming in, going out. Okay, you approach. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, you
Okay.
start approaching. Kind of just going with the flow. There are people wearing capes and winter gear just amongst you as you just step into the flow into the city. Quite a lot of people have carts, horses and such, just going a bit faster than you are walking. Just passing you by.
How wide is the... Is it a bridge or is it nature's some kind of walkway to the island?
As you walk for a while to the bridge, there are two bigger towers at both sides of the bridge. The bridge itself, as if it was carved from ice, kind of just flowing and circling higher to the city premises.
Is it clear ice?
It's quite rough, so you are able to use horses and carts.
No, I mean, is it clear or is it cloudy?
It's quite cloudy.
Okay. But I don't see any like stone or something
No,
where it's attached.
no.
Yeah. How high is it?
The height would be approximately 200 feet. It's quite a climb, quite a long climb also.
So, wow. So it goes up as a ramp, or is it?
It's kind of a ramp, yeah. It's not straight, but it goes up. The city itself is higher than you, as if they are looking down on you.
But boats can go underneath this bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, that, yeah. Exactly.
And are those towers on this side of the river?
Seems to be on both sides. As you approach it, there are quite a lot of guards kind of doing a paper check constantly for the people going in and going out. It starts to slowly form a line into the check. There are 4 guards checking for papers. They are wearing your custom Queen Amanita stabard, the Calitron's smiling, grinning face or the mouth, and they are wearing kind of a long coat which has kind of a fur kind of highlights into it.
Alright.
And you get into the line.
And they are checking papers on this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. How high are those towers?
50 or so feet.
And 2?
Yeah.
Is there a guardhouse?
Impossible to tell, really.
How big is the base of the tower?
Like diameter.
Yeah. Is it can it accommodate people, or is it just
It's possible that it accommodates people.
okay?
And yeah, there are a few guards on the top of it also.
Do they have spy classes?
Spy classes, like binoculars, or that kind of.
I don't think they are
No.
binoculars.
Yeah,
anywhere.
they're not.
So they are just eyeballing.
You get to the checkup and you start giving out your papers. And did you throw the crafts check? Did you have to throw any crafting check for them?
No, you didn't ask for any because I had like all the materials ready and so on.
Yeah. You knew what it looked like.
They know it's a fake. We just changed the papers last month.
They just look into the papers and look at you. Yeah. Just get in and no trouble. Right?
Yep.
What's your business?
We're looking for business opportunities. We are here on behalf of our leader.
Your leader? One of you? Oh, behalf, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
What kind of business?
Well, we mostly trade goods. Whatever gives the best price. We heard the winter is getting rough here, so maybe some corn.
What? Corn?
Corn's quite.
I was like, porn? What?
Morgan kinda hits you in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
A
side.
little bit of midget.
Yeah, corn's quite rare though, but it still flows here on occasion.
So probably gives a good price then.
Yeah. Who's the kid? Just
Some poor soul we found on our way.
Lathai also gives her papers. Just the guard. Just laughs a bit and gives the papers back. And okay, so trades business. 5 of you, 6 if you count the dog.
So we're counting 7.
Is he there?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
7.
I have like my hood on my sort of over my head and a lamp on my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, just writes everything up. With these specifications, you are authorized to level 3, so don't wander off into further levels. Thank you, and just move along. Next, just
Thank you.
Yo.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
you continue.
Oh, wait, are you Australian? No way.
No.
You cannot get in.
Yeah.
Does he stamp the paper to make it clear that we have only authorization to the third, the lowest level?
Or maybe he
Or
gives
was it
another paper which says
Yeah,
that
it was another paper that says that 7 visitors, business, and 3rd level. There was,
the upper level, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yes.
yeah. So as you head to the city, the bigger gates are open. They are formed of almost 50 feet high blocks of ice, kind of just open there. Multiple guards just standing there with their frozen spears and frozen kind of a armor. They just
Are they blue? The guys, I mean.
there seems to be what you can tell from the helmets, under the helmets and such, from various races.
Okay.
As you get in, Tia, you two,
Oh shit.
It has been troubling you for quite some bit. The story about the Red Moon. You both as if remembering some parts of it at the same time, and it starts like, as the double moons run red, beware you might get fed. There's no salvation in feeling hunger, as sure as she's called torturer and anger. And then can't remember the rest.
Can you repeat that? Discord.
Oh shit.
I guess stream died.
No, I
Did it?
think Discord went down.
Let's see. No, we are still live.
We're still up. Great.
But Disco.
Rest in pieces. Okay, let's forget about that. Our Discord says that it's time to stop
Yeah.
today's episode.
What the hell?
But you can have that ask me anything GM thingy.
Yeah,
You
sure.
promised in the start of the stream, so
Yeah,
So
sure.
we are starting our questionnaire for the evening.
Yes, we are killing the stream.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Wait.
Great,
I
we
think
are
we are
back.
back.
Discord died. I was just giving the final speech of ending the game, but I can paste that into.
Well, if it was, yeah, I don't. If it was something that was disturbing somebody else, I don't probably need to hear it.
story.
Did you hear it at all?
Nope.
Okay, I
It
will.
cuts like clean off when you said that something disturbs you, and then like. Nothing.
Yeah, it was the story about the blood moon, Jiab and Tal.
Yeah, it's the story of the blood moon that you can remember. It's a smaller part of it. It's the beginning. As the double moons run red, beware you might get fed. There's no salvation in feeling hunger, as sure as she's called torturer and anger. And then it cuts. You can't remember anything else. But that's how the story begins, and maybe there's more later on. That being said,
We froze.
we froze.
No.
While
Okay,
we
yeah.
while we are still live, it's time to end this Monday's episode.
Will you be answering chat or
Yes.
by microphone?
Yes, I think I will start typing stuff, unless you have some questions right now if someone's watching. I'll either answer in the chat or just here. At least
I think
Rainer Live had some questions at some
Yeah.
point, but maybe he's not there anymore.
Well,
He
there
was
was
there.
like a moment ago.
Can you type in the chat that I'm answering?
Woohoo. Oh, give me a second. Yes, we will give you a second.
Sure thing. Meanwhile, I think we could go offline and see you next week on Monday.
Next week on Monday.
18000 EET. I think.
Pam pam pam.
Or something like that.
Or something like that. But yeah, I'm standing by at the chat. Thank you.
Chatta bye.
Bye.
See ya.